Hi, everybody. Welcome to the NDK Podcast, and this is the Mother's Day Takeover.
Beep, 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 beep. Hey, everybody. We're back behind the scenes.
We are here. And then we thought we would have our moms take over the podcast for Mother's Day. So instead of looking at our faces like you've already done for like 74, 75 times, well, as well put the moms front and center. Thanks for joining us, moms.
Barbs.
Yeah.
Barbs.
Yeah.
Barbs.
Yeah,
The
thanks,
Barbs.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is quite the adventure.
Yeah. This is weird for everybody. We're off
Yeah.
camera. We're speaking into a mic on the side here. But we'll try and keep it on the straight and narrow. All right. So, mom, lady on the left, Barb 1.
Yeah.
And then we got another mom, lady on the right. That's Barb 2. Oddly enough, both of our moms have the same name.
Yeah. And we put you guys where we would usually sit so that everybody knows which Barb belongs to which.
Yeah, exactly. We try to keep it simple for everybody.
And we've known each other for a long time.
A long time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know when. When did we start? How old were the boys?
Yeah, they would have been about, I don't know, 5, maybe 4 or 5.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that was
that's
30-some years ago.
Some years
We'll
ago.
just say that.
We'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and hockey. So, Barb, you coached Robert in hockey, and that's where we
Yes.
met.
I coached the boys from 5 to 13, and then I let my husband take over because after 13, that was just not fun. Boys are like, they're stinky and they don't want to listen. Teenagers are just not fun. Children. No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. It's so true.
That's what we hear. That's why we don't have any.
All right. That might not be a bad plan.
It's not all bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We wouldn't have you if we didn't do that.
Yeah. True that.
That's right.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, and then we did a lot of partying and tournaments
Yes.
stuff. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun doing that too.
Yes.
And we went a few hours away from town to some tournaments, and
Oh my gosh. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, they were good.
They
Good
were fun.
memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have this question kind of further down on the list, but this seems like a good segue. What is your favorite memory together?
Oh gosh.
Like, is there anything that sticks out?
No. I don't know. I just
Were all
always
these
did it-
hockey tournaments just a blur?
See the
Yeah. I remember we went to a hockey tournament in Coburg.
that's right.
Yeah.
The
and
one
we
that-
had a lot of fun there.
That one was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like minus 21 or something. Remember that? And we're like, and
Yeah.
the pool was like flooding and it was gross and stuff,
Yeah,
and people were all over the place. That was,
Yeah.
There's
we had a lot of
there
fun.
was a lot going on that weekend. But
Well,
we
yes,
just
there
keep
was.
that-
I
Yeah,
just
there's
gonna
a few
say,
things.
Was that the one that was more like a ski lodge kind of deal?
Yeah, it was like, and
um
it was funny because there was a few parents that got a little crazy and it was entertaining.
yes, there was entertainment, and the kids were entertaining too. Because
They were,
I remember the one team that they played against. They got a little rough, and then there was some kids that didn't play a couple games after that.
You can say which kid it was. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got kicked out of that tournament, like game
Yeah, you
2.
did.
I know exactly where this is going. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the one with the brawl on the ice.
Yeah,
and
there was
Yeah.
a brawl.
some parents got onto the ice too, and it was like,
Oh, is that the same one?
Is that
Yeah,
the same
Nice.
one?
and
was
Rob got he went on the ice to go over to where you were, Nathan, and then
That's right.
yeah, and then he didn't play a few games.
Yeah. I didn't play the rest of that
Yeah.
tournament. I may or may not have started
Yeah.
that fight.
Yeah,
It
I
was
definitely remember that one.
yeah, but it was rough. But the afterwards, like in the evening when we were all together, we had a lot of fun. Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yes.
Anyway,
Hammered drunk.
Yeah.
No, no, that wasn't. We didn't. Yeah,
no, there wasn't a lot of that.
We weren't like that. No.
No.
Now, is that the game that I remember? There was one game where the coaches got kicked out. Was that the same one?
For sure.
Like, did you get kicked out, Barb?
She
I
wasn't
wasn't coaching that. They were
All right.
older by then.
Okay,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
did your dad get kicked
For sure
out?
he
did. Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
Dad and
Yeah.
I remember
And
that.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, for
Dave.
sure.
Dave
Yeah.
yeah.
Dave Martin.
I remember the
Joe,
coaches getting kicked out. I
and
do
Sean.
remember this
Yeah,
tournament.
because Sean got on the ice and talked to the referee. That wasn't, talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
That was like.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, it got out of hand.
They got out
all
of
I
hand.
did, all I did was
Terrible.
jump on some kid because I'm sure he was being a pain in my ass,
Mhm.
and then
they
everyone
were
else
kicking you
jumped
with
in.
their
They were-
skates.
Yeah, there
kicking
was some
with their
kicking involved, but
skates.
Mhm.
it's
It was-
part of it.
Was
No,
not.
I think
no,
that's
that
what
was
got-
not good. That was
Yeah.
very stressful. I was
Yeah.
like climbing the.
no one
Yeah,
tried
that
to like,
part
that
was
was-
stressful.
That
but-
was horrible.
yeah, no one tried to like Happy Gilmore. No one took their skate off and tried to stab me, so we
Yeah,
were still
well-
good.
Kicking's still not okay. It's still
Right,
not okay.
right.
It's like.
But anyway.
yeah,
Memories,
stressful to watch.
Memories.
No
But anyway.
food.
Yeah.
We always had a lot of fun when we were together.
Oh
though.
my gosh!
Yeah.
Yes, always.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys did win. We won a lot of stuff too. We won a lot of games
Yeah.
when I was the coach too, as well, which was fun because I was the only female coach for ever anywhere with
Yeah.
boys and stuff. Yeah.
And I just used to sit there and watch you skate. And I was just, it was amazing. Like, you're such a good skater. It was amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
I still play.
Yeah.
Still play.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got some questions for you as well as some listener submission questions.
Oh.
The people want to know. We've got some questions. So,
Okay.
what personality trait of ours for sure does not come from you?
It's a good question.
It's a good question.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay.
That doesn't with one that you have that I don't have.
No, one that
Oof.
Nathan has that for sure when you see him act like that
God,
or
it's
do
like,
that, you're like, that is
Yeah,
for sure not
so
from
not
me.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your father so hard.
Oh, not even that. We're not even sure where he kind of gets that one
Mm.
when he's got.
What is it?
What are you talking about?
It's hard to explain how it is. He's always very particular about everything he does, and it has to be like he knows what he wants and how he wants to do it, and very particular and stubborn about it, and won't kind of change it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no change in it, and quiet kind of guy, right? Where yeah,
a
that's
quiet force.
Yes, that's certainly not me. Not at all.
Your force
And
is a little
he
louder.
could be better at something, but he'll just go with this works. It's all I need to do. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or that's not me either. Yeah, so that one used to frustrate his dad.
Mom.
Well, we have a lot.
When you can be honest.
We have a lot of traits the same,
Yes.
but
It's hard to do it. It's like, how do I say this
Yeah,
without making
yeah,
anybody
how do I
upset?
let's see here.
Let me see
There's
now.
things that you get really passionate about that I don't even notice. How's that for
Yeah.
wording?
Fair.
Is that pretty good? Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I do remember. I feel like I'm less passionate than I used to be, but I do remember you being like, "Who cares?
Yep.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Who cares?" It was a lot of I care. I don't know what to
yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
See, I think that's the difference. We're not girly girls.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
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 Don't get me wrong. We like nice things, but
Yeah. Yeah,
We're not girly
No,
girls.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. for
yeah.
sure.
Did you two know each other before, like us playing hockey with like the kids, or not so
No.
much? Because
No,
No.
you lived in the same town, and it wasn't a very big
No.
town at the time.
I grew up in Waterloo.
No, I know, but like,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
move
bef-
to Elmira till I we got married and had you basically. So
Yeah.
So
And you guys started-
1986, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah. And I grew up outside of Linwood on a farm. So, yeah. I went to high school in Elmira, but no, not until you boys started playing hockey.
Okay.
That's when I first met your mom. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
what about, so did you guys move to Elmira at the same time, Roger and yourself, I guess, then?
Yeah.
Eh? All right, gotcha. I was going to say.
Yeah. I think we've been in Elmira 47 years, almost 48.
Wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
And he's not from around here. He's kind of a foreign guy.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right too.
Yeah. He grew up in Fordwich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us all about that.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, all right. Well, so you grew up in Waterloo.
Waterloo.
You grew up in Linwood.
Yeah.
Different
Big
backgrounds.
city girl.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, Mom, you started school in a one-room schoolhouse.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Which would have
How
been
old
quite
am
a
I?
different experience.
Well,
Well, I just mean like Barb, you would have gone to a regular
Oh,
school
what-
because you were in the city.
all kinds of classrooms full of kids.
And Mom, you would have, because you were so rural, you would have,
I started in a one-room school.
because the
and-
main public school wasn't there yet.
Yeah, so I went to a one-room school for grade 1 and 2, and my brother and my sister and another guy, we were the only ones that weren't Mennonites in the school.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Did you have your
Should have
bonnet?
seen the first time I wore pants to school.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
no.
Things were raining down, I'll tell you.
Such a rebel. That Barbara has pants. She said, oh no.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her.
You're not a boy. Why do you have pants on? Anyway,
Don't
and then
talk to her.
And then when I started grade 3, they were building a public school in Linwood. So, but it wasn't ready yet. So we would get on the bus in the morning and we would go to a school outside of Linwood. And then you'd get off that bus, get on another bus. And then I went to a school for half a year up by Millbank.
Mm.
Yeah, and then they opened the school and then we went there.
Millbank.
Millbank.
Wonder if you know my
Mhm.
Uncle Doug.
This is in more.
It was called the 7th Line
Oh,
School.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
got Uncle Doug out in Millbank there.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He had a lot of hot rods he'd rip around, and his
Oh,
kids
yeah.
would have loud ass RC cars.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone knew them.
Yeah.
Like how many, like Millbank back in the day, like when I was a kid, it seemed like it was like a 10 house town. Like it wasn't fuck all there.
No.
I think it's bigger now. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really small back then.
it really was. I don't remember there
That
being
was
much else out
pre-anime.
there. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
They
hard to
said
believe.
Cheese place. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Furniture. Wait, I think they had a furniture store there too. Then.
Could be.
Good old Millbank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millbank. Yeah.
So that's
Spent
how
a lot
I
of time
started
there. Nice. No,
That's wild. 2 different backgrounds for sure.
for
Mhm.
sure. Do you have brothers?
Yeah, one
Oh.
and a sister.
Oh, and a sister.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just have 2
I'm
brothers.
the baby.
Oh yeah.
I'm the
Mhm.
baby too.
Are you?
Yeah. 2 brothers. One I
2 Barbs,
talked
2
to.
babies. Yep. Baby Barb.
That's crazy. Where are your brother and sister in the area still?
Yes. So my sister lives just on the edge of St. Jacobs.
Okay.
And my brother, they had a place just outside of Linwood, and now they have moved to Elmira on Snyder.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You know, Lauren that used to own the sports store?
Yeah. Yeah.
They bought his house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like downtown.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
a source for
yeah,
sports. If
Yeah,
you will.
source for
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah, memories there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mini sticks, hockey sharpening, and I almost put a kid through the front window one time.
See, didn't know that.
Street
Yeah.
dance. Some kid got in my face, and I
Oh.
threw him into that window, but he didn't go through it, thank fuck.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that was good.
That'd have been bad.
Would've been bad.
That might have been a little mess to clean up, eh,
Yeah.
Barb?
Yeah, right,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know
Lot
about
of-
cleaning up messes.
Ugh. Yeah. 3 boys. A lot of messes.
Yeah.
Do you know what else we got here?
So we've got another listener question. What phase of our life was the toughest to navigate?
You guys?
That would have to be something in the teens, that's for
13.
sure. Yeah.
Horrible age. All children that turn 13 turn into nasty critters.
Yeah.
And he was so quiet. He was such a good kid. He was quiet. He's well-mannered. Turned 13. Like, who are you?
Yeah. What happened here?
What? So, and that was the start of it. So, 13. Nada. Not good.
The start of what?
I'm just like talking back, being disrespectful.
Oh,
not coming home
I
you're
would never
supposed
be
to.
disrespectful.
Can I tell the story of the sheet on your back of your chair? Can I tell that one?
What does that even mean?
Remember the time you turned like 13, they also start to stink, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got to remind them to shower and clean and do all that stuff. And he was just so laid back and stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I'm doing the wash, so I'm making, why is there like only 1-2 pairs of underwear? Nathan's is like, buddy, you can sleep in his underwear, right? I said, no, you have to get up and change your underwear every day. You have to put deodorant on every day. You have a shower. So I remember the old style, like computer sheets. It was like 2 feet wide and come out and it was 8 feet long.
Oh,
remember that? Yeah. I had that stuck in the back of his chair when he got out of bed in the morning. It said, change your underwear, take a shower, and put deodorant on. That's what I had. So when he got out of bed, he seen it because, and he couldn't smell, which we didn't realize he couldn't smell until the dog shit in his room. And I walked in, I was like, can you not smell that? He goes, no, Mama told you I can't smell. I was like, what do you mean he can't smell? And that's how we found it. He couldn't smell.
And no one believed me until then.
No, until then.
Yeah.
And then he was a hazard. But anyhow, so then I'm like, okay, so he doesn't realize he kind of stinks, because you're a teenager, you stink. So I used to put this thing and people would come over. He left it there for years, literally, I'm pretty sure. They were I'm like, yeah, it's been there for a while.
Yeah, I didn't want to forget.
Yeah.
So you've never had a sense of smell?
I have had a sense of smell when I was a small child.
Yeah.
Because I can still remember like what like manure smells like and like strong smells and stuff, right? But then in like grade 4 or 5,
You were 10.
whatever the
when you
age
did
that was,
Yeah.
I got into a fight on the schoolyard, and then I was like, big punch, big punch, and then the guy ducked in between my legs and did like it's called a back body drop in wrestling, but he put his head between my legs and flipped me over his over top of him, right? So I went over top of this kid, but then I went face first into, they had like
railroad ties
around the outside of the playground.
Remember those things?
And I landed face first, like mouth onto those railroad ties, and like all of my teeth got like jammed like an inch and a half into my mouth, and they had to like. So it's like they had to like 4 nurses plus my dad had to hold me down while the dentist got on my chest. Right, he climbed right on me, and he pulled all my teeth back into place, and then they wired them into place.
Jesus, making my teeth ache.
Right? Yeah. And they had to like put like 15 needles in my face. And they x-rayed me for like a broken nose. They didn't see anything at the time, but
one stitch.
One stitch out of all that. But didn't really occur to me I lost my sense of smell until basically like
shortly after
the shit story, right?
Yeah.
But so yeah, like I haven't had it since. I can taste like a strong odor in the air. Like if it's so fucking bad that you can taste it, that's my sense of smell at this point. But we're talking extremes.
Yeah.
Like you can stick a bottle of bleach in my nose or whatever. It doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah.
But mind you, like smelling salts, they'll fucking rock you. But I don't think that's a smell thing. I think that's just because it's fucking mauling your insides.
Yeah, he had to have his teeth wired in for like 10 weeks. Had to have when he couldn't do nothing but eat mushy food because to see if his teeth would set again and not fall out.
Wow.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I don't recommend it.
No.
Yeah.
He's going, I'm not ready.
10 out of 10 don't recommend to a friend.
We got to pull your teeth out, buddy. We'll see if we can say, he's like, I'm not ready. I'm like, buddy, you're never going to be ready for this.
Yeah, never.
No, I just remember like, because like you're in like pure adrenaline. I remember like being able to like press these nurses off. Like it was like I was bench pressing nurses, and I was like 10. Like I shouldn't have been able to.
And his dad was leaning on him.
I'm moving these fucking people. I was so fucking mad. Like,
oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
So then he walked around with a hoodie over his head for about 2 days. Then he finally looked in the mirror because we're all, we're eating dinner. We're having dinner. The kids, Kyle's eating. They're all eating. We're all eating dinner, and he kind of can't. So he comes down from the bathroom. He goes, "What is wrong with you people?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Did you see what I look like? How can you eat?" Because he, bruises and all that. It's like, we're good. We're all just eating. And he's like completely grossed out at himself looking in the mirror. And the rest of us are just like, we've looked at you for 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusted. Like, I had no idea. Like, I knew I messed my shit up, but like, I hadn't looked in a couple of days. But like, after having like your shit wired back in and all the blood and all the buildup, and like, it was just the grossest thing I had ever seen. And like, I just looked in the mirror. I'm like, ugh. It was so disgusting. And that's what I did. I went downstairs like 2 seconds later and I called them out. I'm like, what is wrong with all of you? How are you eating with me around you right now? I am fucking disgusting. Like, I was. It was awful.
Kyle eat his arm if he could. So he didn't care what he looked like.
True.
We're good.
And like, Clinton would have been like, what, fucking 2, right? Like,
yeah, you've been 2.
Right,
he wouldn't have noticed any.
He didn't even know, but
We're having spaghetti. I'm good. Yeah.
for sure. Like, don't do a flip over a guy's head and land on your face on a train tie. Bad idea.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was bad.
See, well, that sounds like a worse memory than me getting lippy at 13.
No, it was supposed to be a trait.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was the first one.
Yeah.
This one was the phase that was difficult.
Oh, got it.
Would have been
That wasn't a difficult phase. It's not a phase you went through getting your face smashed. It was like, wasn't an occurrence. I was just
It's a bad
it
time.
was a bad time. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, well, there was a few of those, yeah.
Not all you. Some of your brothers, yeah.
Yeah, no, we share that equally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So our next listener question is, what is the most ridiculous argument you've ever had with us?
Oh, this was a big one?
A ridiculous argument.
Make it entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Geez, I got to pick
Guys,
one.
Right? You got to pick one?
Let me see.
There's so many to choose from.
There is.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. One was a piercing that you wanted to get.
Yes, I remember having many arguments about piercings.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't do well with them.
I didn't. You're right.
No. So, like her, she would almost get like a reaction. And so she wanted to get I think you wanted to get your belly button pierced. And so there was a lot of arguments about that because like blah, blah, blah. And anyway, one day we're in the living room and I don't know, we were watching something on TV and you jumped up to cheer. And here was this pierced belly button. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And it wasn't looking good at all. And I said, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Rob called me out that, what's that?
Yeah, it didn't look good. So, and not because it wasn't aesthetically pleasing, it was because her skin was rejecting the piercing. Yeah, it wasn't good. Anyway, that had to come out.
Well, and it did. I remember that came out because Rob and I had a sleepover in the basement and it had caught on the carpet while I was sleeping. And then I woke up to like my t-shirt covered in blood. And then I tried to get it back in, but it was too mangled after that.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Fuck that. That gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. I always thought of that one like,
No, but your
That's
jacked face is fine.
oh, yeah, exactly. I always thought about that, like the belly button piercing. I was like, how the
gives me
fuck do you just go
heebie-jeebies.
through life with that
Yeah,
thing? Like, that
no.
thing would catch off everything. Fuck
But there
that.
was many arguments about not getting it done. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, that's one. There was a bunch, but remember how you always used to cut your own hair straight across the forehead?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, stop doing that. Please don't do that. I'm like, no, it's like, and he cut his hair across. Like, yep. Did that
Well,
for years. I'm like,
hey.
why would you do that? Because I don't like my hair. And he put it down and cut it really like, and yeah.
Well,
'Cause
fast
he
forward,
liked curly
Justin
hair.
Bieber made that a style, so fuck,
Yeah,
I was
no.
ahead of my time.
Because he had curly hair and he was trying to fight. I'm like, don't fight it. And yeah.
Fucking curly hair.
Getting him to change his underwear.
Gosh.
Just make it clear, I do change my
He does
underwear
now.
every day, and I shower every day.
Janine has a big thing in the bathroom.
Yeah. It's on the classic printer paper.
Whiteboard now.
Yeah.
It's so you know.
That's
Hey,
another
the
thing. That's a show
things
to
to
Nicole.
do.
Does she even know what that printer paper looks like? They all like
Hey,
connected all in one
yes.
fucking sheet,
Right?
right? And you
Yeah.
had like
Yes.
the perforated shit on the outside to peel off.
That's
Yeah.
how my dad would find out where my brother was. He'd print off his like sheet from the police station. Where your brother's been? Oh, it was like 8 pages long. It's like, oh, great, Dad. That's just one of them.
Yeah.
That's two.
Just
That's
one.
just the one. That's it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. All right. Another question, another listener question is, what is a quiet sacrifice you made as a mom that no one really knows about? They're coming in like with
Now
the deep questions.
now you want us to tell everybody?
Yeah. A quiet sacrifice.
Quiet sacrifice.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
Gee, I don't know. Like their whole entire life.
All
But
right.
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
so-
really.
Jesus Christ. You're supposed to pick
That's
one?
not wrong. Yeah.
You're supposed to pick just one? No.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Gosh, I don't know. That's a
Yeah, I
tough
don't
one.
know this one.
It's a tough one. But yeah, like you said, like you did sacrifice your entire life, right?
Yeah, right? Like, didn't do a job that I would have wanted to do because
What job?
it would have not worked out well having
This is the
children.
time to tell that story.
Okay, well, I was going to be a police officer.
Okay.
But then your dad and I talked about it and we had kids, and he's like, that's just not a good job when you have kids and stuff and whatnot. So I said, okay, I'll just go do other things instead. But that was my goal when I kind of like, before I got married, but then it changed to thinking, yeah, it's got shift work and it's a little bit dangerous and
Yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. And it's like, it's a commitment, right? And I wanted to be committed to my kids because I wanted to have kids. I didn't just have them, I wanted them. So,
Mhm.
so I went with that.
Nice. Yeah, good answer.
See?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Hmm. A quiet sacrifice. Yeah,
Well, I feel like you do a lot of them, and like I've seen you do a bunch. Like and it's not necessarily like I feel like it's a lot of quiet sacrifices that almost all moms do.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I kind of reflect back to like when we were really little and me and Rob were really both sick kids, and you guys still had to work full time,
Yeah.
and we were sick, and I never slept, and yeah. I think of that. I think around that. I didn't.
Nathan slept 24/7.
Yeah.
Besides when he
Rub
ate.
it in, Barb.
Barb one.
Yeah, rub it in, Barb.
His
One.
brother came along. It was not the same.
No. Well, I know you said that's why we don't have any more siblings because we were so sick.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you just couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Dane was pretty sick, and then Rob.
Or what you thought was pretty sick until Rob came along.
Yeah. Then he had asthma. So there was a lot of you work full time, and then as soon as you were done the shift, Raj would go home so that he could be with Dana. I stayed in the hospital with Robert,
Oh, yeah.
and then back to work. Blah blah blah.
Huge.
But
huge.
I didn't really think of it as a sacrifice. I
No,
thought that's
just-
just the way life was.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's like
That's
two of
just-
the boys are ADD, and it's like
Yep.
not everyone knew that because we did so many things to make it not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but just like a lot of extra work if you got kids that need extra.
Yeah. So I
Help
wouldn't
and
call it a
stuff.
sacrifice. It was all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mom thing. You
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah. You just do it. Mm-hmm.
And our last listener question was there ever a moment where you realized that, okay, they're really their own person now? Like, I guess like as a step of like independence, and Barb too, please don't laugh too much. As I rely quite heavily still on Barb too.
I was gonna say, is that happened
Yeah.
for you? I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Fair.
It never is a thing that you're never not a mom and you're never not there for them. So
It's so true.
it's still, you don't ever stop. So, I mean, yeah, surely you can go, yeah, you can figure that out. But you're always in the background, always still a little worried, make sure everybody's okay, everybody's okay. Just like mentally, everything and whatnot. Life is just always,
I don't know if I think the question is more like, did you see something like while we were growing up that you're like, oh, like, well, that's who Dana is, right? Like, or like, that's who Nathan's going to be. Like,
yeah.
I think that's what they're talking about.
At
like,
3?
when did you realize that like we were our own? Yeah. So there you go.
It's like,
Oh, your own personality.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Every time Dana went bowling. So she bowled in a league when she was kind of little kid up. And so all these kids would be up there and, they'd throw the ball and then they'd be watching. They'd be real intense, to see what they got, and stuff. This one, she'd throw the ball and then she'd turn around. She'd twirl and dance and look around and stuff. She wouldn't know if she got a strike, a gutter ball. Didn't matter. And I used to look at her and I'm thinking, yeah. And then she tried.
Man.
Yeah. And then we put her in figure skating one time and she spent most of the time just sitting against the boards and she'd lean over and lick the ice and, yeah. She's just kind of doing her
Ice
own.
liquor.
Yeah. She just kind of did
Been
her own
called
thing.
worse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Nathan was young when he used to. Yeah, he's got this because he would come home and I was busy. The other two are like always going and going. He was just pretty much a steady little guy. He always had his stuff done. He always did his thing, whatnot and stuff. And one time he comes home, he says, "Mom," I said, "What? Why you don't check my homework? Everybody else's mom checks their homework. Why you not check mine?" I said, "Did you get it done?" "Yeah." I said, "Then what am I checking for?" Because I know you're going to do it. You always do. You're on the ball with that. I got one I don't have to stress about. Thank you.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he walked away like, "Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah,
you didn't.
okay.
Yeah, okay." He was good with that.
Yeah.
Right on.
I don't sound so bad after all.
No. Oh, no. No. Oh, no.
All right. And then the last one is what I thought of. I guess you guys can just take it away. Like funny or memorable memories about us that really stick out. And they can be like funny, embarrassing, sad, whatever.
Sad. It was.
But just like funny or memorable stories about us, like being our moms.
There's so many.
I
Right.
know.
Right?
I know. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, let her rip.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, there's one that I think, he might not find is funny. He wanted his brother was a
Doesn't matter
motocross.
what we think.
Right. His brother had a motocross bike. Brother
Yeah,
was
no,
always
this is
bigger
funny.
than him. And Nathan's never really been on. It's not his thing. He used to stand back and go, "Man, not my thing," right? So he thought, well, I don't even think Kyle wasn't home, was he? No, I don't think he was home.
Do you want me to fill in the blanks? Because
Yeah.
I can.
But he thought he was going to take it for a ride. And we were away for the weekend with friends. The car was in the driveway. And he says, "Well, I'm going to try this." We tried it all right. And he ran into the friend's car and dented their new car front. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good. So
Oh.
maybe you should not try to ride your brother's bike when you've never rode it before.
This story's better from the child's perspective. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's right. Like this story is funny now. Wasn't
Funny
funny
now when
then.
it wasn't funny then because
'Cause,
his
like,
dad was going to kill him.
Like she said, I wasn't the guy who rode the dirt bikes. Kyle was. But it was his new dirt bike. And he had taken me out to teach me how to drive it like one time out in an open field. Like the Kissing Bridge Trail is what I learned it on.
Yeah.
And I was having a hard enough time figuring out how to work a clutch and gears for the first time ever in my life. So I had done it once or twice.
Nathan's older.
Mhm.
I am the older brother, but Kyle, I mean, whatever. He's only 3 years younger, whatever. So I don't know if Kyle was home. Doesn't really matter. It was just one of these things where like mom and dad are going on vacation. They're going camping with their friends. And there's like, okay, so like there's food in the fridge, there's this and that, the classic, like, all right, here's the phone numbers, here's the blah, 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 blah. We're leaving you for whatever. Dad, before he leaves, because like the universe has a funny way of knowing everything that's going to fuck me in my life. And this is one of these times. So he's like, before he leaves, don't even know why he thought he had to turn and say this, but he stops, talks to me straight to my face. Do not even think about touching your brother's fucking dirt bike while we're gone. I'm like, all right, Dad, see ya. Have a good vacation. And then I forget, I think it was Corey, might have, whatever, could have been my other friend, right?
Corey
I had a
was
friend come
there.
over and, oh, what's going on? What's new? I was like, oh, not much. Like, well, fuck, my brother's got a new dirt bike. Want to check it out? It might have been fucking Nathan too, because it was like dirt bikes. You know, I had to show someone a dirt bike, right?
Nathan,
so
the Nathan's
like, yeah, check
not
this
a
thing
good
out.
combination.
No.
Check this thing out. It's pretty cool. Like my brother rips it. Like he did, because my brother knew how to drive it. It was his.
Yeah, he knew how to
So
drive
like,
it.
and so I was like, oh yeah, like he's like, all right, fire it up. I was like, yeah, let's fucking fire it up. So flat, right? Get jumping on the fucking kickstart. Here we go. Get this thing ripping right on. I got her started. Don't know how, but I did it. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, check it out. My brother taught me how to drive this thing, right? So I take it from like the back shed, which between the houses, and then I go to the front yard to turn around. And when I go to turn around, I get like they call it whiskey throttle, right?
Yeah.
Fucking rip.
Yeah.
It just fucking rips up, starts doing a catwalk across the fucking driveway. And I'm going straight at this like next to new white
Pretty much
car,
brand new fucking
Kia
car.
fucking car that Dave just bought, like, or leased or whatever he did. And like, I'm like, oh shit. And I've had a couple of these times in my life where I was like able to like slow mo and like, you need to fucking fix yourself. Like the time I flipped the fucking go-kart down the hill.
Oh, that's another funny story.
That's another funny story.
That's
but,
funny as shit.
I had the wherewithal while I was upside down to tuck my head and not die that day. So this is one of these times where it's like, you need to fucking not wreck this car. So I jerked the dirt bike sideways and I put myself, like I'm catwalking to the car. So I put myself between the car and the dirt bike thinking this will fucking save it, right? Just bang. So like I put myself into the side of this car, big fucking dent in the side of this car. Like just ding this like next to new car.
Not good.
So now I got a problem, right? So now you got to be honest. So I'm thinking, do I wait until he comes home or do I give him a couple days to blow off some steam? Because like my life is now on the line. My dad was a fucking nutcase.
He was so mad.
So he would get mad real quick and real fucking mad. So I thought, nope. Because this is back when you guys had like the flip up the cell phone with the fucking antenna you had to pull out and the flip down bitch. I knew you had it with you. I'm like, I'm gonna call this phone. I'm gonna be honest, so that they have a couple of days before they come and murder me. So like, I think you picked up the phone.
Yeah, because he was driving.
Right, and I was like, is
You lucked out.
Dad there? You're like, oh, he's driving. What do you want? I'm like, well,
Dad there.
So then I told you the story, right? And then I don't think Dad talked to me until he got home.
Oh, he was blue. He was screaming blue in the car.
He was motherfucking
He
mad.
was mad.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, and
I'm
Dave
thinking-
goes, okay, we'll get it fixed. It'll be fine. And fuck, I told him, motherfucker, not to touch the goddamn. And he's like, blue ears,
Yeah.
just losing it. Oh my
And he's
God.
not
I'm
wrong.
like,
He
like
did tell
dads
me.
do.
It was the one thing he told me, and I don't know why I thought I could do that. Stupid. That's stupid, dumb teenager.
he paid for it to get fixed and everything else. Yeah.
It sucked.
But the go-kart one's funny too.
Oh yeah, that's a different story. You weren't there
Yeah.
for that one.
No, but it was still funny because the two Nathans had gone away
Yeah, we went
Camping.
camping with Corey.
and they come home and they both had road rash so bad, but it was exactly almost the same place on both of them. I'm like, how did you just both end up with the exact same road rash in the exact same spot?
Oh, because we did the same stupid
Right?
shit.
Right? One does it, and the other one, I could do this, and then the other one does it, the exact same thing. I'm like, and
I guess it's
we
my
went
story
through
to tell here.
so much. There was so much gauze and
Oh,
Band-Aid juice
so
for
much
about
blood.
so much
So
gravel.
I don't know if I've told the story in the podcast, but yeah, that's how it went. Like, bought a case of beer each, went camping, drank most of that case of beer that day, rented these pedal go-karts, signed a waiver saying we wouldn't do anything stupid, we were not to go on this hill, It's a campsite. I think you know the campsite, actually. It's down near you. So there's
Okay, gotcha.
there's this big hill that goes down to the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's where we were.
So I was like, we can do this. So these cars don't have suspension, they don't have brakes. It's just like you're pedaling like a fucking toddler. And I go down this hill, and all of a sudden, like, Kurt, it starts like skidding until the point where like NASCAR flips, barrel rolls. So I'm like, dun 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 dun. And so like I tuck my head like fucking Cool Runnings, right? But there's no helmets. I get to the bottom of the hill, my fucking shoes have ejected to like the stairs. And like I am now like road rashed from like fucking heel to fucking shoulder.
To your face.
And my face too.
Wow.
Like just all one side of my body, just
The whole
fucking
left-hand side.
peeled off. I get up, I'm hammered, flip my car around, and I kept my shoes and I start giggling my ass off because I'm like, fuck me, I survived this stunt. And like people are looking at me like fucking shocked. Like, are you okay? You survived that. And I just start giggling, and I push my car to the top of the hill, to which my buddy says, what happened? I was like, I fucking lost control in the curve there and went too fast and rolled it and whatever. He's like, it's because you can't drive. I'm like, all right, well, by all means, fucking show me how to drive. He gets in his cart, does the exact same thing. But maybe 25 to 30% worse.
Yeah.
Like his fucking scabs were a little bit more than me. Not to say mine wasn't bad, but his was worse.
Oh my god.
And we just got lucky that like a nurse was sleeping beside us in her campsite beside us, and she like saw us come dragging our zombie ass home, just bleeding out. Oh my god, are you guys okay? Like, we're not. But like, so like we got gauzed up by this nurse, and then I remember like sleeping in like track pants and a hoodie all night in the summertime to catch all the pus and the blood, because like I'm bleeding everywhere.
It was
And then
bad.
the fucking
bad.
camp guy comes the next day. He has the nerve to fucking say, were you the ones that took our go-karts out yesterday? I was like, we're on a picnic bench, hungover, bleeding out, camping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're rough as fuck.
Did you say no?
And I said, yeah, we took your cart out. He's like, yeah, you damaged my wheel. I was like, what do you mean we damaged your wheel? He's like, the wheel's all ground down. How did you manage to grind down my wheel? Because it flipped, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I don't know. We took it down around your campground here. We took a corner. All of a sudden, we're going down this hill, and we flipped it. And like, honestly, you should have more signs. I'm like, this is on you. He's like, this isn't on me. You signed a waiver that said you're not allowed to go down there, and there are signs. I was like, well, they're not well posted. Meanwhile, it's like a 10-foot fucking sign. And I was like, what do you want? He's like, I want you to pay for my wheel. I'm like, pay for your wheel? I was like, look at me. Look, and like, at this time, Nathan too's over here like fucking dying on the fucking side of this picnic bench. I'm like, look at him. He's already paid for it in blood. What else do you want? I was like, man, you're lucky we don't sue you for having unsafe carts. And I just like give him like the whole like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys, and I turn around on him, and he just looks at us. He's like, why do I want to see you back on our carts? I was like, man, we're not getting back on your carts. He's like, well, all right then. And he kind of like walks away like, fuck you guys. And like, but like, yeah, like, oh man, yeah, that
They
was a
look
bad
so
time.
terrible.
We were fucking
so that was
rough.
so
funny to
bad.
laugh at them, but I'm like, how do you two monkeys have the exact same scabs everywhere, man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how do we? It was similar. There's a
Legit.
picture of us like sitting side by side, like matching road rash from like fucking here to here. Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah, sounds like not.
Yeah, no, I saw all of Nathan 2's stuff there. That was crazy.
Not good.
Nope. Well, I don't think I have any go-kart crashing stories.
No.
I have some snowmobile crashing stories, but
Yeah. I think it was it you that we had this little kitty cat
Oh, yeah.
snowmobile? And didn't you get on it and then just...
no, that was Rob.
Oh, that was Rob.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, wrong one. I will tell you one, though.
I wrecked the full-size one.
Yeah. So Dana scares really easy.
Oh,
Like really easy. So we take her up to, I think you were about 10. So we took you and your friend up to this haunted house thing.
oh.
And so anyway.
Who also still talks about this?
Yeah. So anyway, this guy made this haunted thing, and you walk through this tunnel, and things jumped out and it was uneven and stuff like that. So anyway, he videotapes it, and she screamed all the way through. You could tell when each thing came out because there was just this big, horrific. So right at the time, I mean, we're kind of laughing, but the replays got funnier and funnier. So she goes through it again, screams the same. We replayed that for a long time. It was pretty funny.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
And now my nephew, like, so badly wants me to go through a haunted house with him. So bad, because he loves being scared and scary movies and all that stuff. And I hate it. I won't watch it. He's so desperate to get me to go through with him.
Oh, shit.
Nathan never liked scary movies and stuff till he got older.
Yeah. I
or
mean,
Halloween. He hated Halloween.
yeah, I wasn't a huge
Yeah,
fan.
so
I still
weird.
don't. I don't like to dress up or anything. I just don't. I like to like set up the shit. I like to
Dane
set up
loves
like
Halloween.
the decorations. That's fun. But yeah, I didn't really like it growing up because my dad
No.
fucking watched horror movies with me when I was a
yeah.
fucking toddler.
That
Like some of
mask
my
he had?
earliest memories of watching movies with my dad were like Child's Play, Terminator 2, like all the shit that you weren't supposed to watch with a toddler.
Yeah, right?
And like I know I've told this story, I'm maybe not on here, but like I've told other people this story, and I laugh now because I realize like what age he was at that time, right? And like he was just doing his best, taking care of his kid while also like going to laser video and renting movies. And then like you find out later on in life, like after like your brother, like, I mowed over the weeds in the flower bed for you, Dad. You realize what your dad was probably really doing, right? He was probably just having a good time watching movies, and I'm just happening to be around. And so like I got to see like all these movies I really shouldn't have seen as a child, but I love it now because now like I can watch all these movies because I'm conditioned. I'm way conditioned. But yeah, like you said, he had the mask. He just scared the shit out of us.
Oh, yeah. He was horrible
He was
mask.
horrible. He would scare the shit out of us. Of course I didn't like
Yeah.
fucking Halloween.
He was scared, but the other, like, Kyle's like, I'll go with it. But this guy, he'd be running, like, hiding and, like, Sean, put that thing away. It's like, it's horrible.
Well, because
It's like, can he put it on, like, come out of the closet
like
where
he's a fucking child,
weeds-
right?
yeah,
like
yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
you reacted, that's when he would go harder. Like he
Yeah.
would pick on cats and like
Yeah.
get them all fucking riled up, right?
He
And
was
like
terrible
or
with
if I was
cats.
scared of the fucking
Yeah.
mask, he would chase me with
Yeah.
the mask. Like it wasn't like leave the kid alone. It's
Yeah,
like let
no.
me just scar him for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
So,
like,
like,
having another child.
He
Yeah.
was like a fucking child, right? So it's just
Yeah.
Well, I'm thankful that Dad didn't do anything like that to me. My scares were more like when we were snowmobiling. Mom was always in the front with Rob, and I was always with Dad. And I always remember as soon as we came to a clearing or a field, he'd wait for Mom to get to the other end of the field, and then he would just gun it across the field, and I'd just have to
that
hold
sounds
on
familiar.
for dear life. And sometimes I did get thrown off the back, and then you just have to wait.
Screaming all the way.
Yeah. Or you just have to wait until you guys until he realized I wasn't on there anymore and then come back for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened a few times.
you can read this, the bitch fell off, you know, that classic.
Dave Martin had a T-shirt like
He
that.
for sure
didn't
did. Yeah, he sure did. Well, all right, moms, Barbs, we're running out of time here, but we can't forget your album of the week. Hold on. So, like we always do every week, we have an album of the week. And then since we've had guests, we've had the guests bring an album of the week. But now we have two guests. So they each have an album of the week. All right. B1, what's your album of the week?
Fleetwood Mac Rumours.
You know, I knew you were going to pick that.
Right?
I asked you, when I asked you via text, I was like, I don't even know why I'm asking. I know what she's going to say, but I gave you the option.
Well, there was a ABBA, but I didn't know if the whole album of it. Then there was AC/DC, Back in Black. But I'm like, I don't like the whole album. I figured you had to like a lot of songs on the album, right? So
No, it's a good choice. And
Yeah.
I knew you were going to pick that because I still remember you listening to that on like Mill Street.
huge.
Yeah,
Ever since I
all
was
the
a
time.
teenager, yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
That and the Rankin Family, but yeah.
Well, the Rankin Family, I just heard a song of them the other day. Hey, I haven't heard this in forever. It's been a while.
Good.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, good. You
Yeah.
know? I think I should look that up, get it on my playlist.
And then B2, do the thing.
Me too.
I really like Aerosmith. And so I picked Aerosmith's Greatest Hits full album 2022.
And unlike you, Nathan, I had no idea that you were going to pick this one, Mom. But to be fair, like, I had no idea what you would choose. Like, because as much as we're close and we know each other and all that stuff, you're still sometimes like a real anomaly. Like, you're somebody I feel like I know so well, but sometimes don't know at all.
Well, I really like Bruno Mars too, but not just some songs.
Not a full album worth.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a man.
Because when we'd be working late at night at markets and stuff, we'd throw Uptown Funk on and dance
That's awesome.
with our sore feet.
Yeah. Just a sore foot shuffle.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Bruno, check out this move.
Yeah.
ooh, oh.
Shit. Well, moms, thanks for coming on the podcast. This was
been
fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for being our kids.
Yeah. Thanks for being our kids.
Oh,
Yes.
well, I mean, it took you two to get us here.
Oldest. No, wait. She's your youngest, isn't she?
She's
No,
my
she's oldest.
oldest,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the oldest ones.
We're both the
That's
oldest and
right.
you're both the youngest. How about that?
Mhm. Check it out.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I just want to say thanks for coming out. Thanks for putting up with me setting up this fucking shit. I'm sorry we're so late,
It's
but
very
I think
particular.
it was
That's
worth
the
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be right. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, thanks for asking us.
Yeah, thanks for asking us.
Yeah, and hopefully you can come back on again for another Mother's Day special.
Sure.
Yeah.
They sound
Same
really
time next
excited.
year.
Yeah, they sound really
Same
excited.
time next year. We'll
Don't
be
get
back.
too excited.
We're gonna start thinking about another album.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, thank you for coming out. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. Happy Mother's
Yes.
Day, everybody.
Yes. Happy Mother's
Yeah,
Day.
happy Mother's
Mother's Day.
All right, let's hit the theme song.
That's what Dave does.